Hey, nosy neighbors. My God, on today. Hello, 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 hello. Hey, nosy neighbors. Can everybody get in and like and share the live? Can you do that for me, please? Come on in and like and share the live. I also just want a real quick shout out because I don't know if I think I did it Friday night on our music mix. Shout out to Vicky P, Miss Billy, Tanya, and Deborah for the cash out for music night. I appreciate y'all so very much. Ooh, I know who that is. Vicky P, thank you so much. She said sweet tea is so good. Thank you, Vicky P. I already knew that was you, girl. Thank you always, almost always the first person to send some love on Cash App. Y'all get in here and like and share, like and share, like and share this live. Um okay, let's see. What I want to do real quick is change over. Y'all get in here and like and share the live. I need to. Okay. Get in here and like and share. I need every single person to like and share this live. Let's really break this down because I'm sick of the lies and I constantly hear the lies. And it's the crying and the tears for me. But y'all get in here and like and share this live. Share it to the groups that you're in. Share it to your personal page. Share it all across the town. Share it all across the town. Y'all get in here. Let's give about 5 minutes to get that done. And actually, we're just going to jump straight into it after that. So let's do that now. When you come in, please like and share. Again, share it to the groups. Share it to your personal page. Tag a friend. Bring them on in. I am sharing myself. I am. That's another thing I just thought about. Hell yeah. I just thought about something. Y'all get in here and like and share, like and share, like and share the live. Like and share the live for me. I'm sharing a couple of places myself. Like and share the live. Okay, let me just share one more time. Let me see. Let's just do this one. Okay. How many people have shared the live? Put a number 77 in the chat if you shared the live. 77 in the chat. I heard something. Jessica J, thank you for the big cash. That big cash app, Jessica. Love you back. Love you back. Thank you so much. Baby, get in here and like and share this live. Let's talk about this shit. It's the crime for me. It's the mental health for me. Now, I keep telling y'all the mentally ill is on the internet bothering everybody. I don't know how many times I done said that. Put a number 77 in the chat if you have shared the live. 77 in the chat if you have shared the live. How many times have y'all heard me say it's the mentally ill that's online bothering everybody? I keep saying that. And as the more I say that, the more and more people come out and say they're mentally ill, which we already knew. We already knew. But y'all get in here and like and share the live. That's what you do. Get in here and like and share this live. Let me go here. Let me go down here. And let me see. Okay, let's start there. That's what we'll do. Okay, we got that over there. Okay, cool. All right, like and share the live. How many people have shared? If you've already put a number 77, that is cool. But if you have not told me you have shared the live, please don't put a number 77. No, they didn't, Saint Sinner. He didn't go off, did he? Let me get that banner out of the way. Let me get that banner out of the way. There we go. All right, let me see. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's just do a couple of things. Okay, how many people have liked and shared the live? Please put a number 77 in the chat. We're about to get straight into it. Straight into it. So hello one, hello all. Listen, I'll do a small super chat goal, but I really would prefer the cash apps. If you prefer the super chat, you can send a super chat. I'm sorry. Sean, let me get my words together. I prefer the cash app. If you prefer to send a super chat, you can send a super chat. I made a small super chat goal. Please help towards the goal if you can. Penny will be posting the cash app in the chat. So I know a lot of you all have seen. Oh shit, we got a challenge. All right, Penny. Penny said we got a challenge tonight. Thank you so very much, Penny. So I've been looking for this live. When I tell you all day, I've been looking for this live. I remember the live that really made me super sympathetic towards Carmen. It was like over 2 years ago. Actually, 2022. Yeah, it was over 2 years ago. 23, 24. Yeah, 2.5 years ago, going on 3 years. And I remembered this live. I remembered it like I can see it in my head. And I've been looking for the live. And I'm assuming, well, anyway, I finally found the live. When I say it took me all day to find the live, because this is a lot of the contradiction towards the situation. And I wanted to find that live to bring that up. Okay. So let me do this. Let me, we're about to just get on into it. Everybody come on in and like and share. Let me see here. I want to get rid of this. And what I'm going to do is put this here. Okay, cool. All right. So you already know. Oh, and then we're on Facebook, but we're on Facebook on my backup page. Let me just check on that. Hold on real quick. So, hey everybody, hey. Okay. So Facebook, I need for you all to come on over to YouTube. We got a couple of y'all over there. I need you to head over to YouTube, Facebook. I'm going to put the link in the chat. Head over to YouTube. Link is in the chat. Facebook, I need you to head over to YouTube. We're about to drop y'all off at the pool. Hey, Lois. Hey, Kathy. Thank y'all for sharing the live. I need for y'all to head over to YouTube. Y'all should be seeing that link in a second. Yep. The link is in the chat. Y'all head over to YouTube for me. I'm going to put it in there one more time. Head over to YouTube, Facebook. If you don't see the link, if you don't see the link, refresh your screen on Facebook. So head over to YouTube. I'll see you in a minute, Facebook. Okay. Okay, cool. Okay, we should be cool on that. Let me just check and see. Yep. Okay, cool. All right. Let's get into it. So y'all know that and yes, get your memberships. Let me pin that link, Penny. Get your memberships. Penny just put the link in the chat. The link I've already pinned. Let's get into it. Let me get this cash out real quick before we get into it. I heard something. Kathy, thank you so much for the big cash ashes for the awesome job that you do. Oh shit. Are we gonna get a couple of cash apps in there before we get started? Step B. And Kathy M, thank y'all for the big cash app. She says a gift to you. Thank you, Step B. I appreciate you, my love. Thank you, Jessica J. Thank you, Vicky P. I appreciate y'all so very much. Thank y'all for always supporting the channel. Hello, one, hello, all. Everybody that's coming on in. I'm not going to get to everybody individually, but hello, one, hello, all, because I'm going to get straight into it. So let's go. Now, you all know, so if you have been behind, if you haven't caught up, so Darius did a live, and okay, so the latest live that I'm discussing today anyway was a live with him crying about something happened to him at the gym and his mental health or whatever, right? Then he says that people should leave people alone. So we're going to hear that in just a second. And it's only like 18 minutes. Cool, right? So let's listen to that. And y'all know that I just play the audio for most of my things. I don't have time for nothing coming up in the future. Hey, everybody. I see everybody coming on in. Everybody come on in and like and share the live. Allison Delfish Wade, thank you for the super chat, my love. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So we're going to play that first. So I want to talk about this because I don't think it was no more than 2 days. Let me see exactly. So it was yesterday. And then that was, let me see. That was yesterday. And then that was the 21st. So 2 days. So 2 days prior, he did a live about Carmen, right? And back on her again and messing with her, whatever. But here in his live yesterday, oh, leave him alone, mental health or whatever. So we're going to get into it. In addition to that, I did find the live that I was looking for, and we're going to get into that as well. Okay, so let me just get to where I can share my audio. Everybody that's coming on in, please like and share the live. Like and share the live, like and share. Share it to the groups that you're in. Share it to your personal page. Share the live all across the town. All right. Y'all should be able to hear. Let me know.
I don't even know if these comments are going to be working.
If you can hear.
I have no idea.
So this is Darius. I'm assuming when he takes his medicine, maybe his voice gets deeper. I don't know.
If these comments are even going to work, I literally have no idea.
If the voice, if his medicine, but no, because then he switches up the voice. You know, I finna say if the medicine make your voice deeper, bitch, give me a pill because I always wanted a deep voice.
They're gonna work today. What's up, y'all?
You know what I'm talking about? What's up, y'all? This part of his personality, he don't know who he want to be, and he gonna switch it up in just a second.
I can't really tell.
It's getting higher right now.
Get in here like and share the live.
I think they might be working.
Somebody said that's the demon. Oh, that's miracles and blessings can't come to hey, my love. That's that demon. What they said, come on out.
Good morning. Or should I say good evening? If you are in the...
All right, let me skip this part. And let's get to the part.
I don't know if you feel like this, but it's almost like what...
And then his voice just got higher, just like that. I said, my God, on today.
What is going on in the world that it's like these attacks are happening everywhere? And I know my faith tells me that you know, when you're being attacked, you're literally on the cusp of something that is amazing that's getting ready to happen. But I'm gonna tell you something, as somebody who suffers greatly from depression and anxiety, it never feels well.
And he's crying right now. As you see the picture on the screen, snot running all down his nose. Now, at least we finally get to see the snot. And I'm going to say this. We finally get to see the snot. Because if you recall, we never get to see the snot because he keeps, sucking up the fucking snot. So I will say this. This is the first time I was able to see the snot rolling down his nose, because any other time he sniffed that bitch up. Okay? Now I wish I had my, maybe I do. Let me see if I got my, this should be it right here. Any other time, this how we hear.
Let me finish. Allow me to finish.
Any other time, that's all we hear. So we finally get to see some snot, because any other time he's sucking it up. You know what I'm talking about?
Let me finish. Allow me to finish. All that. Okay, let me go on. I digress. When you have to face the attack. So yesterday, I was in the gym, and I don't go to the gym because I want to look good. I don't go to the gym because I enjoy working out, because I don't. I go to the gym because, if you don't know, I suffer greatly from depression and anxiety. And some days it eats me up. Some days, I don't know why I suffer from it, but it eats me up. And the thing I noticed, that I feel much better internally after I do strength training. So that the only reason I go to the gym is because my body doesn't make the feel good endorphins that make you feel good. And so working out is one of the ways to help produce that. So that's the only reason. I dread going. I have to talk myself into going to the gym. I do. Because I'd rather pick my toenails out one by one than go to the gym. But it does such great things for my mind and my mental clarity. And part of it, the gym it's the breathing and the meditation and all that stuff. So I'm in the gym yesterday. I do the same routine. You know, I'm a Capricorn. I don't really change. And I'm not asking for sympathy. I'm sorry. I'm tearing up. It's emotional for me. It's emotional for me. And it's something I don't really understand.
Carter just caught a stray.
If you never had a condition that you just can't describe, and you just go, what is wrong with me? Why am I like this? I've sat with myself so many times. I break down at least once a week. And I can't get it together. And I just don't know why I have to deal, or I have to experience what I have to experience. Anyway, so I'm at the gym yesterday. Y'all, I go to the gym. I don't talk to nobody. I mind my business. I wasn't even going to bring this to social media. I was going to let this rest and let it go, but I just saw a post from this other guy who took something I said on Threads out of context, and it triggered the fuck out of me. So yesterday I'm in the gym, and I do this routine where I do an incline chest press. I do 2 sets of 10. And
now we're gonna play this, and like I said, it's not that long. It's only about 10 more minutes. But keep in mind, he talks about he suffers greatly from anxiety and depression, right? And you're going to hear something else he says, and I just wanted you to keep that in mind, because it's going to be an important part that comes up in the live in a minute.
Then I go to the lat pull down 2 sets, and I go back and forth, back and forth. It's supposed to jump your muscles and work a wider range, and this, that, and the third. Okay, so that's why I do that. So yesterday in the gym, I've been going to this gym. It's called Raw Gym. It's in Canggu. I've been going to Raw Gym since I moved to Bali. So I'm doing the routine yesterday, and this white guy, very entitled. He had a bit of an accent. I don't know if it was Australian, New Zealand. I have no idea. But a white guy, with the tattoos and the whatnot. He asked me how many sets do I have left, and I said I don't know because it's on a timer. I'm timed, so I'm doing this. I jump over. I do that. So he works on another machine. Him and some girl he's with, and that's typically gym culture, right? When I'm done, I'll let you know, and then you can grab the machine. Right now, I'm using both machines. I wasn't done fast enough for him. I need you to hear me on this. I wasn't done fast enough for him. A white man wanted to use the machine that I was using.
Hold on.
When I'm done, I'll let you know, and then you can grab the machine. Right now, I'm Australian, New Zealand.
Hold on real quick, because I got a text message and I was thrown off. There's a key point that he says here too, and I don't want to miss it.
The gym. I've been going to this gym. It's called Raw Gym. It's in Canggu. I've been going to Raw Gym.
He would like a Raw Gym, wouldn't he? He would like to go to the Raw Gym.
Since I moved to Bali. So I'm doing the routine yesterday, and this white guy, very entitled. He had a bit of an accent. I don't know if it was Australian, New Zealand. I have no idea. But a white guy, with the tattoos and the whatnot. He asked me how many sets do I have left, and I said I don't know because it's on a timer. I'm timed, so I'm doing this. I jump over. I do that. So he works on another machine. Him and some girl he's with, and that's typically gym culture, right? When I'm done, I'll let you know, and then you can grab the machine. Right now, I'm using both machines. I wasn't done fast enough for him.
So, did you just catch? He said he's using both machines. So I haven't heard anybody talk about this. So he said, right now I'm using both machines. Now, can somebody tell me? Now I'm still fat and I'm working on it. So I want somebody else to tell me. And I don't want nobody else fat to tell me. If anybody in the comments that is slim and muscular and work out and go to the gym, can you tell me if you're supposed to be taking up 2 machines? Did you not hear him say, I'm using both machines? Can anybody in the chat who go to the gym, I don't go there. Can anybody in the chat tell me, are you supposed to be taking up 2 machines? I'm waiting to hear from somebody. Is he supposed to be taking up 2 machines? You can't hold 2 machines and one. Okay. No, you don't. Heck no. No, Lisa says not allowed. Nope, you cannot. You can only use 1 machine at a time. Hell no. Because he said that gym wasn't crowded. Hell no. No. So how is it that, and I'm going to rewind it, how is it that he feel like he want to take up 2 machines? 1 machine, 2 machine, 3 machine, 4, 5 machines, 6 machines, 7 machine, and more. So how many bitch is it supposed to stop? How many machines you supposed to get and hold at a time? Because now if you got 2, how I know tomorrow you ain't gonna get 3? How I know the next day you ain't gonna want 5? How I know next week you ain't gonna say, hell, I want the whole gym for an hour? You ain't supposed to be on 2 machines, you idiot. The helly? Let me rewind it for the people in the bike. He said he was on both machines.
To this gym, it's called Raw Gym. It's in Canggu. I've been going to Raw Gym since I moved to Bali. So I'm doing the routine yesterday, and this white guy, very entitled. He had a bit of an accent. I don't know if it was Australian, New Zealand. I have no idea. But a white guy, with the tattoos and the whatnot. He asked me how many sets do I have left, and I said I don't know because it's on a timer. I'm timed, so I'm doing this. I jump over. I do that. So he works on another machine. Him and some girl he's with, and that's typically gym culture, right? When I'm done, I'll let you know, and then you can grab the machine. Right now, I'm using both machines. I wasn't done.
He using both machines. So in my mind, what happens is the man went and get the other fucking machine that you're not on. That's what happens in my mind. I don't know. I wasn't there. But the key part that nobody's talking about, he was taking up two machines. You can only be on one machine at a time.
Fast enough for him. I need you to hear me on this. I wasn't done fast enough for him. A white man wanted to use the machine that I was using.
Another thing, I don't know if that man was racist, but here's my intuition about that. The fucking man just wanted you to know that you was already on the machine, and since you was on that one, he was finna use that one that you wasn't on. And I bet you wasn't the nicest and had the nicest demeanor to him. I bet you was an asshole to him too. But you know how people tell a story, you ain't gonna tell all that. I don't know if this story has nothing to do with race and everything to do with the entitlement that you said the man had, but you got the entitlement to think you're supposed to take up two fucking machines. And I bet you probably was an asshole to him like you are with everybody else and in real life, period. Why should I think anything more of you when you're the asshole of the century any fucking way?
And he felt entitled enough to say, because your towel isn't on here, I'm taking the machine from you.
That's another thing that let me know that man took that second machine that he was not on.
I'm a black man, born in the 80s, from Chicago. I get real triggered when a white man tells me what I can and can't do when I have complied and followed every rule. I get triggered. And this white man walked into my face and told me he was taking the machine from me. Let's just stop right there. Let's just stop right there. Okay? A white man clearly, y'all, and the gym was empty. And the gym was empty. It was empty. I think it was maybe 4 or 5 of us in the actual gym. It was empty. Every other machine around here is available except the one that I'm using. And you take the machine from me because you want to use it. No regard to me. No regard to me using it at all. Okay. Now I'm angry. I have just gone from confused to pissed at this moment. All this time I'm sitting down. He doesn't know my stature. He doesn't know until I stand up off the machine. All of a sudden, he backs back. 2 seconds ago, you were coming toward my face. Now, when I stand up, you back back. And then you're not going to talk to me any kind of way. I don't know you. I'm minding my business. If you want this to end well, I'm sorry, y'all have never seen me like this, but I'm like, if you want this to end well, you will leave me alone. I'm not bothering you. Listen. And so what I recognized in that moment yesterday was that I got to keep my visa. I got to keep my visa. The first thing that came to my mind was Darius.
So I want to make another point. So all of a sudden, he gangster, right? Oh, this ain't gonna end well for you. Oh, if you know, this over here, and I just want you to know, and he's gonna go into it a little bit more. Oh, and you know, I almost did this, but how many of y'all remember this? How many of y'all remember this? Thank you, CJ. How many of y'all remember this? I just clipped that real quick from the internet. Nick at Night, I think I ran across that channel. I just clicked that on the internet. How many remember this? E-Class swiped that phone out his fucking hand. He was sitting there crying like a bitch. And you ain't have all that same energy for E-Class, but all of a sudden your stature and the white man, oh, and you was going to do something. Oh, you was going to do something. Wasn't going to do shit. Wasn't going to do a damn thing. Little scary ass. Anyway, I digress. Let's get back to it.
If you do something that you want to do, because I had it all mapped out. I had the plan out. I mean, I don't know if you have ever had like mental health issues, but the slightest thing can trigger you and you can switch immediately. So I had to like pull myself back for 2 seconds and say, Darius, I literally said this out loud to myself. You have to keep your visa, get your things and leave. So I go to the staff and I ask the staff.
So he's so getting ready to do something. He had to calm himself down because he planning it all out. He finna get on the man, and then he gonna have to come back to the United States. Girl, if you don't go somewhere with your little scary ass, no damn well you want to do nothing.
Are you going to allow this to happen? I overhear one of the staff people saying, we don't like black people anyway. Okay. All right. Okay. This changes the game completely. Not only does this white person think he is superior to everyone else and he can take the machine simply because he wants to, but the staff who should be there to assist you also says, we don't like black people.
Did the staff say that? I don't know.
Why am I here? Why? What is important? Why am I here? At this point, staff don't like black people. At this point, there's no refuge from this white guy doing whatever it is he wants to do. And I promise you, if this was in the U.S., it would end differently. I promise.
So it's again with these little small things about he was going to do something. Oh, if it was in the United States, well, guess what? E-Class was in the United States. Damn sure want Jamaica. Last time I checked. When that happened, it wasn't in South Africa. Last time I checked, believe you was in Florida. The helly?
Miss you. But you know what I'm here for. You know why I'm here, and you know I can't fuck this up. And the devil comes on every side. So I said to myself, Darius, you need to keep your visa. So I gave him a few choice words. I did, and then I left. So I was venting on Threads, and this lovely guy, I don't know this guy's name. He has 2 million followers on Facebook. Maybe he's somebody important. I have no idea. He saw my thread, and he decided to post it on his Facebook page as a way to basically say, oh, fuck you, get over yourself. And you don't look like you go to the gym anyway. That's what he said. That's what another white man who I do not know has said this about me.
And you know what's making so bad? You keep emphasizing this white man. But guess what? You're a black man and you stay bothering fucking black people all the fucking time. So that's even fucking worse. You fucking snotty nose, sniffling ass, running. They say you might have sniffed a piece. Goddamn crackhead, fucking feeding ass, fucking motherfucker. Won't you leave black people alone? Black on black crime. Won't you stop that? Well, maybe not a crime, but black on black attacks and bothering fucking people. Won't you stop bothering black people? Because you talk about a white man as if that's any better. You fuck with black people all the time.
I don't know this man. I've never met this man. I don't know his page. I posted it right before this live. I shared it.
Hell yeah, I think he want Carmen. I think he wanted Carmen to put on the biggest one she could find and her. I think he wanted Carmen to get the biggest one she could find and him being that hairy hole and her. I think he wanted.
So you guys can see it. Another white person, I don't even know. He doesn't even know that I'm only going to the gym because I got mental health issues. But yet and still, you want to make fun of me using the machine and somebody saying how many sets, and I'm telling you when I'm done, I'm done. You want to make fun of that? Go right ahead. I am the biggest jokester there is. I will talk about everybody from left to right, up, down, you name it. But there are certain topics that are off limits even for me in my comedic timing. I'm not getting ready to address something on somebody else that they cannot change. Say what you want to say about me. I draw the line on talking about things with people that they cannot change. Carmen can change a bunch of shit.
Now, how the fuck Carmen I tell you what, boy. I'm talking about you can't go to the gym. You can't have your story. You can't do shit without Carmen's name in your motherfucking mouth. How the fuck did Carmen get into this conversation with your... Oh, I know how. Because you realized you was a fucking contradiction right then. You realized you was a fucking contradiction. Now, how you fucking know what Carmen can or cannot change? Are you the see-all, be-all for Carmen? To be in her mind, to know how her mind works? What God gave her in her mind to see how her mind can settle and handle and deal with some shit? How do you know what Carmen can or cannot change? No, what you knew in that moment was you was a hypocritical ass motherfucker, and you tried to throw that in there because you knew this shit right here was coming.
To make fun of me using the machine and somebody saying how many sets, and I'm telling you when I'm done, I'm done. You want to make fun of that?
Hey, Brenda.
Go right ahead. I am the biggest jokester there is. I will talk about everybody from left to right, up, down, you name it. But there are certain topics that are off limits even for me in my comedic timing. I'm not getting ready to address something on somebody else that they cannot change. Say what you want to say about me. I draw the line on talking about things with people that they cannot change. Carmen can change a bunch of shit. I can't change my mental health. Do you see what I'm saying? If this is what you feel is important, if this is what you feel will get your rocks off Joey, by all means, make me your laughing board. If it's going to make you feel good to talk about a black person.
And somebody find Joey and send him this damn live. The hell
who has mental health issues, who works out because he needs the endorphins to balance himself so that he's not walking around his villa randomly crying for no reason that he cannot understand, then by all means, if this makes you happy, talk about me. If this makes you happy, make fun of me. But just know that when you're making fun of somebody else on something that they can't change, you have no idea the hell they've had to get through. I don't know if you know this, and I don't talk about this often. Last week, in the shower, I literally cried my eyes out. I literally wailed in the shower. I don't even know what was wrong with me. I don't even know what was wrong. And I'm not even ashamed. I'm not even ashamed to say this to you. I'm not even ashamed to admit this to you. as much of a genius as I am in so many other areas of my life, as much as I am a genius at cooking, a genius at business, a genius at branding, a genius at community, my brain is fucked up.
Oh, we know. That's the only truth you done fucking told, is your brain is fucked up. Yeah, you right. You right about it. Now with you when you're right.
My brain gets me to a point where the slightest things will trigger me into a depression. The slightest things will trigger me into a tailspin cry, and I don't know why.
You know why? Because you fucking with everybody. That's them spirits came to whoop your ass. That's why that's not. You know what? Them spirits, when they get the fucking turning cartwheels in your head, that's that spirit motor oil coming out your fucking nose. And that's why you can't fucking go a day and a minute and a fucking hour, half a second without fucking sniffing. Because them spirits is battling your fucking head from fucking with everybody all the fucking time. And so as they battling and turning cartwheels in your head, that's that fucking motor oil coming out your nose, bitch.
I don't know why.
I just told you.
So if this makes you feel good, if you're happy about this, if this is your MO, if you're using your platform to demean somebody else that you have no idea what they're going through and what they can and can't change, then absolutely, Joey, go for it. Go for it, Joey. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. But just know that while you're laughing at something somebody can't change, they're slowly dying away on the inside. If that makes you happy, sir, bravo to you.
All of a sudden, he want to make Joey feel bad. But he don't feel bad about none of the shit he do.
Bravo to you.
Thank you, Miss Billy, for helping towards the super chat goal.
Again, y'all, to my people, I don't talk about this. I don't talk about this often at all. Even my best friend, I love him dearly. His mother recently passed, and he's not taking it well. I had to even limit my conversations with Dr. Bobby. I love my friend to death. He is the closest thing I have to a brother. But that crying was triggering my depression.
So the man got a friend that mama passed away, and he can't be there for the friend because his depression supersedes his ability to help him with the friend. Oh, okay. Sounds about right. And when they say narcissist, oh yeah, you definitely fucking won. And I don't use that word lightly, and I don't over exaggerate a word, or just because it's a new word to some people, it's not a new word for me over the last several years. You're definitely a damn narcissist. Thank you, Barbara, for your membership. Almost a year.
I was going in a tailspin listening. I was going down myself listening to it. This is the reason why I don't watch the news. This is one of the reasons why I had to leave the USA, because my mental. Do you remember me on the bench in Mexico for my 40th birthday? I could not stop crying for no reason. I don't know what was wrong with me. I don't know. And so my psychiatrist said, hey, we got to up the meds. We got to up the meds.
Nah, bitch, need to give you a whole new prescription.
And I had to do an extra dose of Zoloft.
Thank you, Miss Billy.
You know,
he said he on the Zoloft. Bitch, they need to give you something else different.
Again, I don't talk about this often. I like to keep things light. I'm so sorry, for having to bring this to y'all. But we are in community together. I'm not the only one.
Crying again.
I know I'm not the only one that deals with this. And so hopefully this conversation, hopefully me saying this can trigger somebody else to get help, so you don't have to face and focus the same shit I've had to focus. I have a great psychiatrist. I have a great therapist. But even still, doing the work sometimes is hard. And I have a fantastic life. I have a fantastic life. But this shit sometimes is hard.
Now, before we get into anything, let me do something real quick. Now, so this was the live. Now, somebody wants to know. Somebody had asked me why the bottom of his ears is fucking horizontal. Somebody asked me. I don't know why they asked me because I ain't no doctor. They asked me why the top of his ears is vertical and that round down bound to the bottom of the ears, they're horizontal. I don't fucking know why the bottom of his ears is horizontal. Y'all see that shit? Let me see. Let me see if y'all see it.
Shit.
I don't know why the bottom.
I've had to
y'all
focus.
see it?
I
I don't
have
know.
a great psychiatrist. I have a great therapist.
Why do the bottom of the ears come out horizontal? Must be because God knew you weren't gonna listen to a motherfucking thing. So he said, well, maybe if I slant his ear at the bottom and make it horizontal, some shit will bounce off the bottom of the ear and go back to his ear. He hit twice and maybe he'll fucking listen, but that still didn't fucking work. I don't know why the fucking man the ears horizontal at the bottom and vertical at the top. I ain't never seen no fucking ears like that. Have y'all?
But even
only thing I can think of is God said you ain't gonna listen to shit know how. Let me make the bottom of the ear go outward so it can bounce back into your fucking ear so I can say, you bitch, I played it for you twice. You still didn't listen? The helly? Oh shit. Thank you, Miss Gail. I appreciate you, my love. Okay, now let's get back into it. Now, so we hear all of this, right? We hear all of this. Y'all just coming in like a shit alive. Now, this alive that I was looking for. Let me show. Oh, first of all, before we do that, real quick. Before we do that. Okay, so for anybody new here, right? Anybody just don't know. You could do a search on YouTube. Darius about Carmen. Baby, you will see everybody, all kinds of people, not just me. You will see how many times Darius has had Carmen's name in his mouth. So much that everybody been talking about it. Darius shared his thoughts on Carmen and his wife. Darius talks to this lady about Carmen. You will just see Carmen goes like now. Carmen has responded to Darius sometimes as a response to something he has said. Darius believed Carmen. I mean, you can go back for years. Darius tells us why he's on set with Carmen. Like, literally, it's here for you to go look at how much this man fucks with this lady. Carmen has apologized to Darius. Oh, imagine that. Darius chimes in on Carmen. I ain't never seen a social media person that's also a blogger. You're a fucking 1.5 million social media a person in the camera, but you slick also a blogger. Never did see it before. Just go keep on looking. Darius spilled the tea on Carmen. Bitch, all down the fucking YouTube. Darius explains what happened with Carmen and Latrice. Darius on Carmen. Darius would never work with Carmen again. Fucking the man kicked this fucking lady naming him Darius will not work Carmen and Tracy. We'll get back together. Darius on Carmen. It's almost like he ain't got no motherfucking else body to talk about but Carmen. Darius speaks with a trademark regarding Carmen. Darius in the fucking news because he ain't got his shit together. That's not the same thing, but I'm just saying. I mean, just go down. Darius on Carmen. Darius doesn't seem to have a big issue with Carmen. Just go down YouTube. Anybody who is new here or new to this fucking shit, you will see everybody capturing highlights of Darius fucking with Carmen. I just want to put that there real quick. For anybody who don't know what's going on, don't believe me, go look for yourself. Okay, cool. Now, We just heard this long saga about Carmen, and I'm sorry, long saga about his mental health and about how people should leave people with mental health alone and how his mental health is so bad and all of this stuff. Now, I took all day to find this live because, again, this was the live that I had a big part of my heart went out for Carmen, and around the time where I didn't know if she was going to make it, what she was going to do, because a lot of things were on her side. Not a lot of things was against her. I'm sorry. Not just Darius. This live right here. How many of y'all remember this live? Put a number 77 in the chat. If you could just tell from this picture and you remember this live, put a number 77 in the chat. If you know this live, this was the live for me. This was the live for me. I spent all day trying to find this live. This was the live for me. This one I knew I felt some type of way about what all was happening with her. Thank you, beautiful one, for your membership for 2 years. Beautiful one. So dang. Okay, so I know you came into, I believe you're the same beautiful one that came into my live not too long ago. Thank you so much. I had no idea you've been a member for almost 2 years. Thank you so very much. I appreciate that, love. Thank you, just for you bags and more. Thank you. Okay. I was praying for Carmen so hard. Yes. Yes. So a lot of y'all put a number 77. Y'all remember this live. Okay. I'm going to play some of the live. I'm also, I probably won't show even this live because of where I found it. But I'll show just a little piece.
What I'm going through, you have some of the most educated, some of the most successful people. You have some of the most educated, some of the most successful people, homeless, living on the street, because somebody have hurt them. Somebody have broken their spirit, their soul, you know, and the things that Tay and I are going through, mentally, there have been days where neither one of us could get out of bed. So when people say depression, anxieties, mental health, leave them alone.
Now, this is from 2022, y'all. This is literally from 2022. So I've been saying, but I just figured, let me go find it. I've been saying, this is November of 2022. So does this lady's mental health not matter? She's been asking y'all to leave her alone for a long time. Thank you, Miss Billy. Thank you, beautiful one. She's been asking y'all to leave her alone for a long time. Did you not hear her just talk about her mental health? Darius? Somebody send this to big ass motherfucking Darius. Miss Perfection, thank you. Did you not hear this lady talk about her mental health? This is when I knew it was real. This is when I wondered if she was going to make it. I remember this video. I could see it in my head so clearly. I was like, I have to find this video. So she's been talking about how you and everybody else was affecting her mental health since 2022. But have you stopped? Did you stop? Did you give a damn? No, you did not. And you still fucking don't. So guess what? We don't give a damn about your fucking pill popping mental health. Need to get on the right medication because the one you on ain't enough. Need to increase the dosage. Need to give your ass electrical shock, face ass, to fucking fix the shit that's wrong with you, and it still ain't gonna work because your mama didn't love you, your daddy won't never there, whatever other issues you got, you can't find a man. Oh, I got $1 million, but I can't pay enough for a dick. Face ass. Can't buy a dick from here to fucking Africa. Can't even buy a dick. But you send your ass wanting somebody to feel sorry for your mental health. This lady been talking about since 2022 how y'all need to leave her the fuck alone. Did you just hear her? Did you see her? Did you hear her? Let's continue. Y'all should be able to hear. Y'all let me know in a second if you're able to hear. Hold on, I'm going to tell you when. All right, let me know if you can hear.
Continue my legacy. I will continue to do the things that I do. Mentally right now, if I can't sit here on this live and say mentally that, you know, it's some things in life that will rock your foundation. I can't sit here and say that my foundation has been rocked because of all the mean, evil people. I can't say that. Y'all got that. Y'all won that.
She's telling you. She's telling you. She's telling you.
I did. Because the enemy and the enemy is busy. They're not going to rest. They're not going to stop.
So how much did she got to tell you, especially around then, what was going on with her mental health? Let's continue. Hold on. I got bullet points. Hold on. Well, here we go with another one. Thank you, Aunt Perry.
I wouldn't wish this kind of disrespect on nobody. Anything that Tay and I do pisses people off. Anything. If we breathe, they mad. If we eat, they mad. Anything that we do, even the TikTok video that we just done in the blogger shade room, and they laugh. I mean, can we just have fun? Can we just be human like everybody else?
Now, y'all remember back then how many people was on their ass? Some would say I helped get a lot of people off their ass. Some might not feel that way. It's up to you. I don't give a damn. Y'all remember how many people was on their ass back then? And she tells you here about her mental health. But Darius, did that stop you? No, it did not. So what makes your mental health supersede somebody else's? Because you're taking some medicine that ain't fucking working? You just said every other day, every other week you're crying, sniffing and shit. The hell? Let me go to another point. I'm a point here. Let me get to another. I gotta get, some kind of way. The cutter thing just keep playing by itself. I promise you I'm not pressing it. Hold on, let me go to another point she making in this same video. Hold on, let me go to it.
What happened to our friendships and our relationship? Shrek got mad, cried like a baby. Y'all want to know the truth? Or y'all want to shut up? Chef don't address it. I got mixed emotion. Address, shut up, be quiet. What y'all want me to do? Address it, shut up, be quiet. What y'all do? Because I see so many people say, yeah, I am stressed. I'm hurt. My mental, we've been drugged for 4 months. We've been, Tay and I are going to go to counseling. We are. What has been done to us, we're going to sit down and talk to somebody.
So what else does she have to say? She said she's going to counseling. She keeps talking about her mental. The stress she's going through, did you give a fuck? You didn't then, you still don't now.
And maybe if we wouldn't have went to New York, maybe if I wouldn't have bought my baby a fur coat, maybe if she hadn't came to Atlanta with me. I mean, it's people praying so hard against us. People want us dead. They want us dead. What have we done to die? Did Kim date Tay? Yeah, they dated.
Okay. People want them unalive, deceased. She's telling you right here. It's not the only live that she's talked about it. Here's another one. Let me see when this is. Can't see when this is from because I might lose it. Hold on, let me see. It's another live. Let me get my timestamp. Another live. Let me see. 21. Is this the one that was 21? I think so. Let me go see.
What?
Another live. A whole separate live. Let me remove this real quick. Whole separate live where she talks about her mental state. Did you give a damn? Do you give a damn? No, you didn't.
I'm gonna show y'all the court documents when I get home. So when I get home tonight, I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna show y'all what's been done to me. I'm gonna show y'all how I've been under attack. I'm gonna show y'all for months. Me and Tay, we were quiet. Because we couldn't figure out where the attacks was coming from. You know, only personal stuff that me and my business partner knew between us was being inflated or leaked online. Yeah, I lost some followers that went over there and sided with her, but my page is growing. So I spoke my truth, guys. I spoke my truth. And I'm trying to get back to so many people like, you don't feed the homeless, you don't do this. I do what I can. Today was Halloween and trying to, just turn everything around. The devil is busy, but the devil is a lie. So what I'm asking you guys is just pray for me. Pray for my mental health because I'm in so much pain. I've never, ever.
Pray for her mental health because she's in so much pain. Dog, so if there's documented things about her saying how people are affecting her mental health, Darius, send this to this nigga. You never stop talking about this lady. You still talking about her for years. This lady does not bother you for real. She may respond here or there. She's always responding to you. And you talk about, because Latrice said this and Latrice said that. I don't fucking know. When somebody mad at somebody, they say any fucking thing. I'm not saying she was lying, but I'm saying I don't know if she was or if she wasn't. I don't even know if she added something to the story or not. I don't fucking know, and you don't either. But she says here again.
Pray for my mental health because I'm in so much pain. I've never, ever in my life been this upset, been this mad because I've been quiet. Y'all been watching me get drugged. Y'all see me in these bargain shade rooms. Y'all see them on YouTube. How do you take a person that's been doing good for so long, and when that person fall in love and they can't do all the things that they were doing for certain people when they were single? Say right here. Why all this hate?
Remember how her voice was always quivery back then because she was dealing with so much shit. But you want to say your mental health is important. Your mental health should allow people not to mess with you, not to talk about you, not to do this, not to do that. But you talk about Carmen every year. Every year. You have not stopped. Every year you talk about this lady. Every year. But her mental health was never important to you. But yours is so important. Okay, now let's go. So now yesterday he had this live about the mental health, right? 2 days before that. Oh, let me show something else real quick before I show that. Well, let me see which one I get to first, actually. Okay, I got to this one first. I heard something. Willina, thank you so much for the big cash out. She said, I love this live. Thank you so much, Willina. Hey, if you can support the channel, please do. Prefer you send a cash out. If you prefer to send a super chat, you can do that as well. We are 8 super chats from our goal. Let me take this off the screen for a second. Okay, so then, oh wait, before I do that, let me do something real quick. Hold on. Let me see if I can make this bigger. Okay, so then also, so this was 2 days ago as well. So he did a live, and we'll get to that in a second. And I'm not finna. Wait, that's how big it got. It didn't get no bigger. So since y'all want to leave comments out, I'm not finna read all this. Carmen is a public figure. Yeah, we could talk about her, just like Trump, blah, blah, blah. You know, because so then he said, let's play the game. Tell me one positive thing that Carmen does better than me. So then now you want to do this. She can't cook better than me. She can't communicate better than me. She can't run a business better than me. She can't make more money than me. She can't facilitate communication better than me. She can't. You want to go all of this picking at people. Then you call her liver lips, knowing that that lady been in a bad car accident, which also made a scar on her lips. Now you calling her names. Like I said again, everything Carmen has done, said towards Darius has been in response. Who saw the cookbook first? Damn sure want you. Paula Dean, fuck you mean. Who saw the cookbook first? Name some fucking cook. Rachel Ray? The hell you mean? Who saw the knife first? Rachel Ray, Paula Dean. What's that man name? From the Hell's Kitchen. A lot of damn people. Just because you saw the cookbook, me and Carmen got the selling of a cookbook from your ass, you stupid. You're a narcissist, just like the people say you are. So because you saw the cookbook, she ain't supposed to sell the cookbook. Because you saw the knife, she's supposed to sell the knife. Isn't that the natural trajectory of somebody who's a chef or a cook? That they would do a cookbook? That they may sell a knife that's related to cooking? Are you stupid or are you dumb? Then all of this stuff about Carmen. Okay? So, your mental health 2 days before you had the mental health outcry, you was messing with Carmen. So let's listen to this. 2 days. So, your mental health break. Oh, everybody stop picking at me. Don't talk about me. But you was just talking shit about Carmen 2 days before. This live is not that long either. I'm going to play the live.
If not, I'm not going to end the stream. I'll just read the comments. You know, developing countries, so there's no telling. Respond to any comments, but I can see now the comments on, okay, I am having a great time here. Care if me saying the truth is a problem,
okay, here we go,
then that's just gonna be a problem. But I'm telling you now, I'm not getting ready to go back. I'm not getting ready to watch nothing she had to say. Y'all sent me some YouTube video that says cyberbullying has to stop. I'm not a cyber bully, so it's not applying to me. So I kept it moving. Right now, I will tell you where this came from.
You're not a cyber bully, but you're calling her liver lips, and you did a live on her recently And she responded, so that's where the fuck it came from. From your ass.
Yes, mush mouth. Yeah, that's what she got. I will tell you
Now she mush mouth.
where this came from, okay? Carmen and I have a long history. Recently, somebody tagged me. You know how y'all start tagging me and stuff. Recently, Carmen was at some sort of event with her food truck. You know, she goes to these festivals and that's how she earns money. She tried her best to be some sort of chef. That didn't work out. She tried her best to be some sort of content creator and influencer in the online space. Honey, she can't fry a piece of pork chop to save her life. She need a recipe for grits. You see what I'm saying? So, okay, you try live stream cooking. That ain't really working out for you too well. And your repertoire is simple. The girls are tired of potatoes. The girls are tired of grits. The girls are tired of toast. The girls tired of bacon. The girls need something else. Okay? So here's the gist of it, right? So she was somewhere doing something with the food truck. And this is the second time it's now happened where Carmen is charging like $33 at these food festivals for these hibachi plates or whatever it is. Okay, girl, if me telling the truth is a side.
So you got an issue with Carmen selling plates for how much Carmen sells her plates for. But you was half-ass selling shit for $289. Now, mind you, I do believe, and I could be wrong, somebody can correct me. And this was when you were selling these tickets for 7-course meal, you was giving these people, to me, what I would say is a little bit of food. You would give a serving of each dish, a serving for the whole table. $289. And I believe this is after the price went down. I could have sworn the price was more than this. Somebody can correct me if I'm wrong. Maybe the price went down after this. So $300 you were selling for people to come around and taste this fucking watermelon chow chow on some fucking collard greens. Chicken on a stick, bitch. Remember the chicken on a stick? I do. 3 kings and a queen. 2 kings and a queen. Chicken on a stick. I remember that very well. So it's okay for you to sell what you want to sell for $289 for a dinner that's not dinnering, if you ask me, because that's my opinion. A lot of people are talking about your dinner too. But you can sell your dinner for $289. But Carmen can't go sell her plate for $33. Oh, okay. Like the people say, it's giving narcissists. Anything you fucking do is okay. It's okay. You find a way to justify it. Any fucking thing you do. But somebody else do something, especially Carmen, it's all wrong. It's all bad. Because it ain't your greasy, hairy, stinking ass. Let's continue.
I'm a bully, then so be it. Okay? But tell me where the lie has been. Tell me where I've lied on this woman. Tell me where I said something bad about this woman. I said the truth, and it's the truth.
I already told you. Call the liver lips. You just sat there and said she can't cook, she can't do this, you can't do that. The list goes on. The truth according to who, dude? Why do you think you are the end all and be all when it comes to the truth? That is your opinion, nigga. That's not the truth. That's your opinion.
Truth happens to be bad, then so be it. But I ain't put my mouth on this woman in a negative way.
Girl, I can't. Ooh, I can just slap the fucking. Ooh, I can slap the screen right now. I can slap the screen right now.
I will tell a story, and I will tell it in a comedic way. But I don't give 2 shits about this woman. Anybody says shit about this woman, I ain't talked to this woman. I don't know this woman like that no more at all. So anyway, so the heifer down to the festival. The heifer is charging $33 for 4 shrimp I'm sorry, 6 shrimp and 4 pounds of vegetables on the hibachi rice. And the reviews are coming back that the food is not amazing.
Now, what's your review said? Do we need to go through your reviews again? What's your review said while the restaurants was closed? Now, you had to go all the way from America to Bali to build a fucking restaurant. What was your reviews, punk?
At these places. Now, before you fix your lips to say this, that, and the third, Darius, why do you care? Darius, she always in your mouth. First of all, Carmen is a public figure, just like I am. She is a public figure. That F ain't that F ain't near about private. Okay? She got a botched wedding with a scammer girl and a fake proposal that they plastered all over social media, where we can hear in the background Tay talking about, you supposed to do it this way. How the fuck is it a surprise that you supposed to do it? You've been in our faces lying for the last 2-3 years. And the moment somebody speak up and say something about it, it's cyberbullying. Let's talk about cyber seeding. Let's talk about cyber trolling. Because you're the one who brought this bullshit to us to begin with. And now you want us to be quiet because this shit is ass fucking backwards. Now you got a problem with it. Girl, you're the one started this dumb shit with this dumb helper. You doing this dumb shit online and think we ain't supposed to talk about it. Here's the thing. You're a public figure, sweetie. Puddin', you're a public figure, Toots. Public. We can talk about public figures. We have what's called freedom of speech, Toots. That's it. That's it. We got freedom of speech. You're a public figure. Here's the reality. You don't get to have it both ways. You don't get the opportunity to say, look at my content, look at my content, look at my content, right? As I do. And then when you do something stupid, it's all of a sudden, leave me alone. Don't look at my content. Girl, it's called social media. Do you understand what that means? You put out the media, we're being social. I don't understand why there's a problem. Now, here's the reality. What did I post? I posted photos of someone who attended and who paid $33 and sent me the photo.
Okay, reviews real quick. Did we forget about the reviews? I mean, we can find a lot of stuff about the reviews. The Better Business Bureau warns customers about online Atlanta food personality. The reviews. Bitch, bitch, she ain't been on Fox 5 about the reviews. According to the BBB, more than 70 customers of that complained about the paid cookbooks, cookware tickets, dining with the Darius events. The reviews, bitch. The reviews is on Fox 5. The reviews. The hell he can't stand it. He's just a hypocrite.
Did I lie?
Yes.
No. Is there a lie about this? No, there's no lie. Were you at a festival, Carmen? Yes or no? You were. That's a yes. Okay, great. Were you making hibachi for customers? Yes or no? Yes. Did you charge $33 for your hibachi? Yes.
Hold on. Lady D said, I need to find my video that I did when I found his recall pressure cooker at the Goodwill. They were defective. The reviews! Bitch, how we getting live reviews about you right now? Let me ask you this something. Let me ask you this. How is we getting in real time? I want to ask you this. How in real time is we getting reviews about you in the damn chat right now? We getting reviews. We getting reviews in the chat about you right now. What the hip hop hell? I just can't. Let's continue.
Yes or no? Yes, you did. What is the problem with what I said? Nothing, because that's exactly what she did.
The reviews. Vanessa said, I purchased one of his pound cake and it wasn't good. I threw it away. The reviews. How we get reviews about you right now in the comments?
Now, if you stood behind what it was you offered, you wouldn't be so embarrassed by what people are saying. And then when the chatter comes online, you would know how to defend yourself if you stood behind what you did. The reality is that you took frozen vegetables, frozen shrimp, bottle sauce, put it together, and charged like you made the soy, bitch, like the soy sauce in your basement aging for the last 17 years. You see what I'm saying? That's the issue. And then furthermore, why are you upset with me? I ain't take the photo.
And another thing, let's not forget how you went all across the United States only to Black-owned businesses that I know of and did the reviews on them like you were the know-all, be-all, see-all. Downing, trashing, talking shit about Black businesses all across the United States of America. The reviews, you is like I don't know if you like Black people like that for real. The reviews. Remember the reviews you did all across the United States, trashing Black businesses. The reviews, the people was on your ass, and some of them cities and states had to leave up out of that bitch, huh?
I posted the photo. Matter of fact, I reposted the photo. Okay. Now, why post about her anyway? She is a public figure. When she posts it, it becomes my business. If Carmen do not want us talking about her business, guess what Carmen shouldn't do? Post it. When Carmen posts it, and it come across my time, just like whatever I post, when it come across your timeline, what does it become? Your business. Just like what I post. So if she don't want us talking about it, it's very simple. Don't post it, because we're going to talk, and you're not going to tell other adults what they can and can't do on their social media pages. If you were to do what you were doing in a better way, listen, I stand behind everything at Dining with Darius Cooks. Even the days when it wasn't amazing, I still stood behind whatever the issue was. I took ownership of my stuff. And I'm a public figure. So if somebody came online and they went to trash me and it really was true, I have to stand in that. What's good for the goose is good for the gander. Unfortunately, you don't get to have it both ways. And nobody is purposefully bullying her. If you really want to talk about the bullshit, ask Carmen why her dumbass gave up her business. Ask Carmen.
So now she's a dumbass, but you ain't trashing her. You ain't talking bad about her. You ain't saying nothing bad about her.
Why she didn't start going harder in her business until after she had the meeting at my house with Karina. Ask Carmen, if you really want to get down to the business, or you really want to get down to, ask Carmen why she came to, I invited her to my Dining with Darius Cooks. Ask Carmen, why did she bring Latrice Allen? Ask Carmen, why did she tell Latrice Allen on her way out the door that she could have did this better than I could, and she cooks better than Darius Cooks? Why?
Now, again, Latrice, you said Latrice told you that. Latrice was mad at Carmen too. What I do know is, because I don't know what would have been the truth and what would have been a lie, but what I do know is when people are often mad at some people, they do tend to add some shit to the story. I'm not saying that's what she did. I don't know what she did. I don't know what was true and what was a lie. But I know people.
Ask Carmen that. See, y'all real big for the response. You're not real big on what caused the response. If you really want to dig a little deeper, I invited Carmen because I was cool with Carmen and I was doing dinner in Atlanta, and that was an opportunity for me to invite another influencer just to hang out in the background, no heavy shit, whatever. Carmen decided it was best that she would bring Latrice Allen. Carmen decided to trash me, my skill set, and my event because it's something that Carmen can't do. It's been proven that she can't do it. Meanwhile, my event was sold out. Where was Carmen? On the sideline. When Carmen seen everything.
But how about you had to stop that event because them tickets and them sales wasn't selling. That's why you stopped doing that tour with that Dining with Darius. And guess what? What also almost simultaneously happened when you stopped doing that tour, because them people wasn't paying that money for that chow, you started talking about Carmen. How those things almost simultaneously happen together. Because you needed to make some money on social media. Because again, you can't be on social media and be a public figure, as you say, and let that suffice for you. You're a public figure and a blogger. I ain't never did see it before.
That was going on while she was sitting in that room. I thought I had invited a friend to share in with the excitement of what was going on. Meanwhile, she was figuring out how she could spend her 30 pieces of silver while she was sitting in my event talking to somebody about trashing me to somebody else at my event that I don't even know that she invited. So if you really want to talk about who...
Now, I'm about sick of listening to him. Now, I'm going to try to skip through this. I'm about sick of hearing him.
Whose fault is what and who should be doing what? Look at the character assessment of this person that you follow and you call chef. So if you ever come... Now. So
you mad because chef never invited you to anything? Because that's what you said. Oh, I invited her to this, this, and this. She never invited me to anything. Big grown tail behind.
In conclusion, 1, I am not looking at nothing Carmen got to say. 2, I don't care what Carmen has to say. 3, I have not lied on Carmen. Tell me when I lied. I have not lied on Carmen. And for the most part, I have not said anything negative about Carmen.
Now, I know I done played at least 3 things that he done said negative about Carmen in this live, let alone me going through all of the things. I know I done showed or played 3 things in this live. He's a fucking liar. He's a liar. And when the people say a narcissist, I do understand that these days people use that word loosely and they say that about everybody, but no, he really is. He really is. He really is. And the depression and the anxiety that you feel is not getting any better because you keep messing with people too. And I keep saying it's these people with these mental issues all over the internet fucking with people.
I could, because she served botched hibachi. I invited Carmen. When you saw Carmen hanging out with us at the barbecue restaurant on Jose Williams Drive in Atlanta, East Atlanta, guess what? I invited Carmen.
So mad because Carmen didn't invite him to nothing.
I had always been more of a friend to Carmen than Carmen has known how to herself to be a friend to me on Carmen. And for those people who talking about, oh, you're a hater?
Yeah, you are.
I know how this social media game they spam.
You are. You're definitely a hater. Oh, you are definitely. Who that lady keep catching strays? You are definitely a hater. Now I'm going to open up this StreamYard because I'm about sick of this man coming on here pretending like he ain't did nothing, he ain't said nothing, he don't know nothing. I'm about sick of it. I'm about really sick of it. Let me see. Let me get y'all comments. StreamYard is in. All these ladies bashing about comments definitely must be. Oh, shit now. Oh, shit now. Oh, shit now. Carmen!
Hey, what's up, everybody?
You been
Yeah, we back in Houston. We made the ride, and we're back. And I was listening to your live, and I just wanted to comment on this situation. I did not, and I'll repeat it, a lie detector test, anything. I did not say Darius could not cook. Darius never Darius never heard me say that in front of him or behind his back. I didn't tell Latrice Allen that. I did not. What I specifically, in my words, told Latrice, in my words, that Darius' food at the dining with Darius was okay, but his food that I ate at his home was incredible. Every time I went to his home, and he invited me out to some taping sessions, or if we was doing something, and I went over, his food to me, and this is still my opinion today, was incredible at his house. I never said his food was nasty. I never said that man couldn't cook, because that would be, I think he can cook. It's been hundreds of thousands.
When I say something, I'm going to just read it real quick. So I just want to clarify, Carmen, I don't know if I'm in your background as well because it's playing an echo, but I just muted you and then I'll unmute you when I finish. So I just want to clarify. You're saying you never said he couldn't cook, but what you did say is his food is better at his house. So the information that he's saying Latrice Allen told him was either a lie, or you're saying she added, as my friend would say, she added a 10 on a 2. She exaggerated the situation.
I know I didn't say it. What Latrice is saying that I said I was standing in the court of law, I did not say that. What I said is that his food at home is incredible. His food at Dining with Darius is okay. I did say that. So it's okay for him to charge $299 per person for Dining with Darius, which I supported. I told my people about it. I supported him in so many ways to go to Dining with Darius. So he could charge $300, and that's okay, because that's him and that's his thing and that's what he do. I never wanted to do dining events. I did one thing in Atlanta, and I just did that one thing because I had an opportunity to use the space to cook and invite people out. But that dining stuff and all those events, those days, whatever math that he was, it didn't work for me. The food concessions, serving thousands of people, over 2,000 people in a day, there's no way. I got too much experience.
Well, that's what he probably mad at, Carmen, that you can make all of that money in one day, and he got to do the watermelon chow for a weekend or 2 or 3 to make that money.
Yeah, but I never said that. I'm not boastful like that. I've never sat around and said, I'm better than you. I do this better than you. Or no, I think everybody can do something. Everybody have their niche. It's just like the people that follow me that don't like him, they love me. The people that follow him and don't like me, they love him. People have a choice. They have a decision. So for him to say that I said something, and I've told this man, I did not say it. I even tried I inboxed him. I tried calling him. Darius, can we talk? Can we have a conversation? Can we do this? Can we do that? No, he would rather spew hate. And I've never seen anybody compare themselves. I do this better than her. I do this. I mean, just like a child. Who does that? Who do that? Nobody. Grown people don't do that. Grown people, they have a problem with someone. Okay, he come to me and say, Carmen, did you say this? No, I did not say this. But he wants to believe this because he wants to fuel the fire, the hate, the envy and I really do truly believe the way that people love me and the way that I truly and genuinely love people, he hate that. And once you talk about feeding the homeless, I don't see none of y'all out there doing what we do, but soon as I go out and feed the homeless, and Tay and I provide all the food. And I asked the supporters, the people that wanted to help, because people like, what can we do to help? Some people did ask. I said, y'all can tip my employees. Now it's like, now I knew it could nothing be genuine. She's always throwing a monkey wrench in it. Now she want us to pay her employees. Yes, the people that want to help, I didn't want anything sent to me or Tay. Tip my employees for serving, because any nonprofit organization, a lot of times they have a lot of volunteers. but they're also paid workers to do this. So why don't you talk about what I just did feeding the homeless? All this stuff is going on 4 years old. Why are you still talking about it?
And I want to say this too, because Carmen never wanted, for that reason, she never wanted her Cash App to be up that day. Now somebody put her Cash App up, which really wasn't even her Cash App. If you go look at it, they still put it up wrong. But let me shut up. So she never wanted her Cash App up. She put the people's Cash App up that she wanted up. And also, let me say this real quick. I do see people coming backstage. I am going to add you on, but I didn't know Carmen was coming on. So since she's here, I'm going to have this one-on-one with her real quick, and then I'm going to add y'all into the stream. But Carmen, you never wanted your Cash App up.
No, not that day, because only thing when people ask, what can we do? And I did see some people ask for my Cash App. I said, tip my employees. Why am I a horrible person? Because I said, tip my employees for their service, for helping. Because you know what? My employees have to unload that truck. The people at the shelter, they did help, but my employees have to unload it. They have to reload their truck. They have to clean everything that's going back on their truck and make sure that it's put back in place. So either I'm gonna pay them, or I ask the people that wanted to help to tip my employees, and they appreciate it, because what that they did for them, they would have done it for free. They would have said, Chef, if we wouldn't have got no tips, you wouldn't have had to pay us. Because this brought us so much joy to see the people, the looks and the smiles on everyone's face that got to enjoy a hot meal. I would love to feed in every city. These haters, these people, they call people, they lie. And it's something, Darnell, that I sent you earlier, what I just seen, and I know exactly. I know the employee that did this. Darius had a post on his page today that I sent you, and we can discuss that later. This young man, he worked for me at another festival I done in Tulsa, and he loved the pay so much till he came back and worked this show. So maybe he's attached to a hater that sent some stuff to Darius, and that's where Darius got the pictures. But I got all the information on what happened. That's a whole nother live. So Darius is asking for more information about it's guys, Darius is too much. I don't care about what you did with Donna and Darius. It's just like if anybody played that video from when he was in HEB, how he acted when he saw me. I didn't go back and laugh and critique him. And you know what I did with Darius? Because I'm so much of a woman, I will stand in it, right, wrong, or indifferent. I will stand in my shit. I said, Darius, I wish you well in Bali.
I do remember.
I
do remember you saying that, Carmen. And speaking of you being so much of a woman, there was somebody in the chat, might have been me, saying that they may have felt like Darius wants you to put on a large one and see if you can break them gray hairs between his ass and say, ooh. So do you think that could have been a possibility because he wanted to be around you so very much?
Wait. I'm speechless on that one. But I will tell y'all this. It's a lot of men, not just gay men, but gay men too. Gay men, because it's a lot of gay men that date studs, but it's a lot of men that have approached me being a woman because they want a woman to strap them in the ass because, and I'm sorry for saying that if I offended anybody, but they want a woman to strap them in the ass because they want to feel the softness of her skin. They want to feel her real breast on their backs. They want the nipples to hit the crease of their back. But I'm telling you, it's a lot of men into that. It's a lot of men. Have I ever done it? No, I haven't. But it's a lot of men that you know, they hang out with these studs and they best buddies and stuff. Best believe, if your man is hanging out with a stud, oh, that's my homie. Oh, she want what I want. No, she doing something different for him. And I'm gonna leave it like that.
My God.
But as far as being a public figure, I am, but I am a very respectful public figure. I don't like being a public figure anymore. I used to really like it. I don't like it anymore. Have I done things? Yes. Have I said things that I wish I wouldn't have never said by, getting upset and coming on here and cussing everybody out that I was just sick and tired of being sick and tired. I did those things. I'm not doing those things. It's just like if you ring a bell, you cannot unring a bell because that sound is still there. I can't take back some of the hurtful things that I said to people that were hurting me, but I don't have to continually respond and try to fight back, because at the end of the day, people are going to believe what they want to believe. And I'm not trying to convince anybody of anything anymore.
Mm-hmm. Somebody said pegging, I think is the name of it. Yes, Love Rain.
Yeah, the studs, and y'all wonder why these studs in there are pregnant. They messing with their homies. These women that are supposed to be, just gay and love women and don't want nothing to do. If they hanging out with their boys, okay. And it's nothing to be ashamed of, because women can be bisexual, a stud can be bisexual, just like straight women can. But the problem is with studs, they want to be so hard, like they don't want to tell their woman what they want. They don't want to tell their woman what makes them feel good. What, like, they may still want to be penetrated, but they all tough and hard and manly, so they won't tell their woman what they want to do. They go out here messing with guys and saying that they're gay, and when they pop up pregnant, then we're looking at, is that a guy or a girl? It's okay. It's okay. I mean, you can be a stud and you can date men, or you can be a stud and still have sex with men. People have to do what they want, but you got to stand in your truth.
Mm-hmm. So what I learned from you one time before is the touch me not. So some of the touch me nots actually want to be touched, but they won't tell the woman, so then they do it in secret with the man.
Right. Touch me not, a female, a stud or masculine woman that consider herself a touch me not is a woman that don't want her woman to touch her, can't touch her breast or pop, don't want you touching her at all. They're asking like, I'm just good satisfying you, when honestly that's not the truth, because it's normal. Penetration for a woman is normal to have sex. And for the women that want to be all hard and manly, I think they don't need that. They don't need whatever your desires are. You have to open up to, if you're gay, to your wife. It's your wife need to know your needs. Everybody needs to be satisfied at the end of the day. Mm-hmm. And if you're putting up a front and you're hanging out with your homies and you're sneaking around and you're having sex, then you possibly helping transmit all these diseases that are going around, and you bring something back home to your girl and she looking crazy, and it's just a mess.
Mm-hmm. Well, we do have some people wanting to come out. I think you want me on your thing twice. I've been muting you. But
I can
get rid of the I think you have YouTube in your background.
I probably do, but I could get off. I just wanted to come on and anybody.
You don't have to if you want.
But if anybody wanted to ask me anything, my thing about Darius, it's been a lot. It's like he's in competition with a person who's not in competition with him. If y'all recall, he was so obsessed with me, just like talking the hell out of me. And when he would say, whatever Carmen cook, I'm gonna cook better. So he come on, I cook something. And he did this, he carried on with this foolishness. Whatever Carmen do, I'm gonna do better. What is wrong with you?
And he actually said, if Carmen cooked pork chops, I'm gonna cook pork chops. If Carmen cooked chicken, I'm gonna cook chicken. I remember that live he said.
Yeah, he was doing it for a while, but people got tired of him poking, and your people don't want to hear about me. Just like my people don't want to hear about you. People want to hear about good things. And when he say, well, ask Carmen, why did she sell her business? Because it was the brand to me, in my opinion. All this stuff that went on in the internet was damaged. The relationship was severed. I've done my time. I created an amazing company that a lot of people know about. I sold it. If I had to do everything that I did over again, I would do that again. The person that have the business now, I wish her well. Go out and do whatever you can do with it. But I did my thing. I got out of it when I was supposed to get out of it, and I'm happy I did that. So everybody want to sit back and judge and say it was a bad business. Y'all have no idea. When this shit come out and hit the fan, y'all gonna see what's up.
Let's see. Miss Perfection. Thank you, Miss Perfection, for being patient, my love.
Hey, Big D, no problem at all. Hey, my favorite chef.
What's up, Miss Perfection?
So listen, I'm so proud of you, chef. You know, you are one of a kind. Darnell, there's no words to really describe you, man. You come with it. You come with the truth, and you have stood by chef from day one. Everything you brought out today, you know, just kind of taking us back in time. I remember all of that. Everything that chef has said, you know, I remember those things. You know, we got to just take the time and overlook certain people. I was going to get on here and be myself, but I'm being myself right now because I need to be genuine in the fact that, you know, we all stand by chef, all the nosy neighbors, even those that's peeking in the bushes. You know, we stand by chef, and Darius is just he's miserable within himself, and we all know that misery love company. And chef and the chef Darnell and the nosy neighbors, we not gonna give him all that. We not gonna give him that. I watched your video the other day when you addressed him. You know, as you should. This is where I feel about it. As you should. You know, there's been a lot of stuff you have let go. You said nothing about. You know, you just kind of tucked yourself away, and you know, you human at the end of the day, and certain things can touch you in a way that other things don't, you know. And so as human beings, we have to see that and know that, you know, that at the end of the day, this woman is a human being. Like one of the nosy neighbors, Laconda, said, you know, you can't get on here or anywhere in life and tell somebody else who to be happy with, you know, or who to deal with, or who to date, who to marry, you know. You chose Tay chose you. We all happy for you, you know, and and the thing about it is how you're happy. We all see how happy you are with her. So, you know, addressing Darius, I feel like you should. You know, there's a time and place for everything. You pick the right moment to address him. You know, we all know that you don't address him. You don't think about him. You know, you tried before to reach out. We all remember those moments. You tried to reach out to him. But if some moment in his life, he's miserable. He's miserable within himself. We listened to the breakdown today. Like, dude is miserable. Y'all is, you know, maybe he does have some mental health issues. I'm not to say I've been in the nursing field, but you know, what I'm hearing is a person that's just miserable within himself. You can't stand up to a man, but you would degrade a woman. You'll degrade a woman at every cost there is. You say, I don't talk about her. You do talk about her. You probably masturbating over her. You know what I mean? Like you doing all these things, but you getting on the internet, you know, faking the funk. Wanting people to think that you don't give a damn. You got to care. You got to give something for you to constantly speak about her, rather it's once every year, once every 2 months, whenever it is. Darnell showed the proof. Everybody can go in there and look at that. You know, we see what he's doing, but the way that I love how you bounce, how you just keep bouncing like a basketball. You just keep going. You like the Energizer Bunny. You just keep going and going and going and going, and you never giving up. Keep getting your bag, girl. Keep getting your bag. And one day I'm gonna see you soon. I was on your coast the other day when you was in my city, Chicago. I'm gonna see you one day. I'm pushing myself to do it. I know it's gonna happen. Keep doing what you're doing, Chef. We got mad love for you. Darnell,
yep.
You the king of all kings, bro. That's all I can say.
Thank you, Miss Perfection. I appreciate
Put it on you, bro. You that man. We all got mad love for you. We stand with you 10 toes down and some. And at any cost, you know, we there for you. So I'm going to get off of here tonight because I got work to do. But I just wanted to say something to Chef, and I want to acknowledge Darnell and all the nosy neighbors out there. Let's keep up the good work. I love you guys. Good night.
We love you too. Thank you so much for coming on.
Yeah, and
And I just want to say, you know, when Miss Perfection was saying Chef doesn't respond to that man, what she was saying is that I already went down the list. You know, he talks about her all the time. So she picks and chooses if and when she's gonna say something. But for the amount of times that he talks about her, no, she doesn't. You know, here and there she may, but
well, I
about her all the time.
The last time I mentioned him, and I was really pissed that he showed my wife's tag. He went crazy, all giddy and excited because he saw Tay's Jeep at Dunkin' Donuts and posted her tag online.
Yep, I remember that. I do remember that.
But other than that, I just ignore everything that he says because I've never seen a person that just picks and picks, especially a man. Men don't usually do this. And it's gotta be, we gotta come to a certain point to where all this stuff needs to die. All of it needs to go away. People are sick and tired of it. It's been going on 4 years. They don't want to hear about it. I don't even like I used to love coming on social media and cooking and taking y'all places and stuff. It's not even a fun space anymore because they won't let this die. Anything that I do, I know Tay and I, we're under a microscope. We are. And we're doing the best that we can. We just like everybody else. And there's so many people that want us to share so many things with them that we can't even share anymore because people are so mean and evil and hateful and envious. They would rather, and I keep saying it, and it's so hurtful to me. And I just had to push it in the back of my mind. They would rather see people starve than me feed them. Before I go to the event, I can feed. When I'm leaving the event, I have extra food or I can buy more food, I can feed. They don't want to see that. People don't want to see anything I do. And to be hated like that, I never imagined that I would be surrounded by so much hate, even though I got more people that love me. The hate is really loud.
Well, unfortunately, you know, it's never going to go away.
Yeah.
Because, you know, we have people in the world, and, you know, in the beginning of the live, I said, you know, and I have been saying the mentally ill actually have reversed this shit here within the last several years. They picking on everybody. I remember back in the day, you know, people used to pick on them. And, you know, nowadays the mentally ill is messing with everybody. And so the same is with him, you know. Now, what I do find a little strange about his situation, he's on social media, so he presents his cooking and his, you know, that's another thing I didn't mention. So he want to talk about prices, but we know how much you have paid for some of your products, and I won't go into that. But we know that, for an example, you may have paid $10, and that's an overestimate. You may have paid $10 for your product, but you charge $299 or $199. So why are you discussing Carmen's plates that she's charging $30 for when you know and we know how much you're paying for your products and how much you have sold them for? That's why you can offer 70% off, because you don't increase them 370%. Hey, LaCondace.
Hey, Darnell. Hey, Chef.
Hey, LaCondace, how you doing? And that's one other thing before LaCondace come out. It's just like Kimmy Creations, so many other people start selling products. When we were behind a lot of people that knew how to get stuff from overseas. And when I figured it out, my team helped me figure it out, how we could get the products from overseas. That's what we done. But I don't know why this man think I copy everything he do. Paula Dean done it years before he did. Emerald Lagasse did it.
That's what I was trying to think of. Emerald Lagasse.
I love Emerald. Darius has never a role model for me.
Hey,
It's
Chef,
nothing.
what's that man that's been on
Oh,
TV? My great grandma saw him. I guarantee. What's that man name?
Are you talking about Justice? Yes, Justice. Martha Stewart was doing it. Julia Childs. They all had cookbooks. All these people
Mhm.
had books way before he even thought about a cookbook. I had books. I had paperback books. Probably when he started his hardback books. We really want to go back to years. So no, I don't copy what you do. You're not inspirational. You're not a nice person, in my opinion. A lot of people may think that you are, and they may like who you are, and that's okay. But me personally, you don't. He's never motivated me to do anything. We used to hang out, and his attitude and just his demeanor, and I started noticing little things that I didn't like. And when I come around, his people knew me, and they were all excited to get a picture or take pictures with me. He'd be looking crazy. So I just rather that man leave me alone because, like I said, and I'm gonna let LaCon just house. I asked to talk to this man several times. He want to leave with his lies. He want to keep my name and my wife's name in his mouth because I guess it tastes so good. But
Mm.
the best thing for him to do is just to worry about his business. He opened another
But he's
country.
so good. Mm.
He wakes up early in the morning. You in a whole other country. You're supposed to be happy building your restaurant. Do that, Darius. I tell you, my life and Tay's life is not your life. So focus on your content and your business. You say you do things better than me, that's your opinion. Okay. I definitely know you don't. I definitely know you don't. You can never stand in my shoes and do the things that I've done at these food events where I may wait on 2 or 3 thousand people or more in a weekend. Like he folded up in Florida at that restaurant and walked out.
Fold it
I
up.
would have
And that's
ran
not
that
his
whole
only
I would have
time.
ran that whole restaurant by myself. That's what I would have done. That's a restaurant. I mean, you talking about restaurants don't even wait on some restaurants don't even wait on 1,000 people in a month. We do this in a day or two.
And I ain't gonna hold y'all. I've seen with my own eyes how much money Carmen has made within a weekend, and it's definitely some people's yearly salary. That ain't no lie. I've seen her do it. Hey, Lacondas.
What's up, Condon?
hey Darnell. Hey, Chef. I'm just coming up here for a minute. Um, Chef, you've poured your heart out to everybody, and all of your supporters. We know your heart, right? Darius won't ever, like, no matter what you do, no matter what you say, he's going to continue because he's already made it known that he does this for engagement. He does this, right? And it's very sad because people try to make it seem like um and other people are doing all these things for clicks and views. No, he's one of them, and they're like, oh, he's a millionaire, he's this. That doesn't mean anything.
Mhm.
Honestly, it like, money doesn't mean you can have all the money in the world. That doesn't mean that you're happy. I would rather have happiness and be okay in my life and every day, and opposed to having all this type of money, because obviously he's not happy with the money. And so I
One
just
thing, one thing. Look, let me ask you say one thing about the money. The social media money ain't social media money anymore. If
I
he was
understand.
making, if he was making 50, 75,000 a month, whatever he was making, I made money like that on social media. So if you have a certain standard of living and say you got $1 million or $2 million, you got that
Right.
money, you're constantly spending it. So if social media is not
I
paying
agree.
like they're used to, that's why I'm out here working, doing my business again.
Yes. And that's
So
why people
so
shouldn't even be, that people
he
are
has
still
to
speaking on you.
he have to replenish. It's not like, well, he's got $10 million and he'll never have no motherfucker. I mean, I'm sorry. People out here working because they have
Motherfucker.
to, just
Yeah.
because they want to.
Right. Carmen, you're out here, like you said, when you saw that social media ain't paying what it was, you got out and made it happen, right? And I guess he's doing the same thing, and he's over there in another country trying to open up this fucking restaurant that we don't know what's going on with, but he's
It's
still
gonna be
trying to
some shit
generate,
with that.
right, hip hop slop, right?
Ah!
And so he's on here trying to, he said it already. He said it. So no matter what you say, no matter what nobody say, there's gonna be Darius, right? He don't even have a fuck like with his own family and his like he's not, no
Mm-hmm.
matter what he's gonna do, he's gonna be himself. And so we all gotta recognize people for who they are. You cannot expect you out of somebody else. You
Speaking
gotta
of, real
uh-huh.
quick, speaking
Uh-huh.
of recognizing people for who they are, because I told y'all before, I said, he says he have all of this money, but he can't buy no man. He has tried to buy the men, but they won't stick
Mhm.
around. And I just want to know, as far as jealousy, who gonna be jealous? Who gonna be jealous of this little chicken nugget? Y'all see that chicken nugget?
Ooh, child.
Do y'all see that chicken nugget? I seen it on Twitter. I said, not the chicken nugget. They
Mm-mm.
got the chicken nugget playing on
Mm-mm.
rotation. Baby, I said, if
No.
he don't get that chicken nugget out of here, look like his nipple bigger than that chicken nugget, ain't it? Y'all see that? I said,
Uh,
baby, ain't nobody never gonna be jealous of that chicken nugget. I
at
don't even know.
all.
I don't even think that's a chicken nugget. Let me think of something else. That's more like a sweet pea, ain't it? Look like a sweet pea.
Okay.
Who
Cause who
just
the
said?
hell?
And when the offer said, bless his heart. Let me see if I can stop it on the sweet pea. I was gonna call it a chicken nugget. Let me see if I can stop it on the chicken nugget. Let's go. Right there. I said, what is that? What is that? That's an
Ooh.
any. Is that an any? Because the down show ain't an Audi. So I know why you was giving that tutorial while you try to clean the bike. And they did still say the bike is shitty. They every lady said you left all that shit on her bed. But what is that round the front? Because I would say it was a chicken nugget, but now I say it's a sweet pea.
I
And it's
can't.
no wonder you get online fucking with Carmen all the fucking time because you motherfucking got this motherfucking sweet pea running around this bitch fucking with every fucking body.
Mm,
I
mm.
just wanted to show y'all that far for guy. Y'all go ahead.
But yeah, honey, no amount of money in the world could make you you know, money is not everything. And I really hate that people think that like money is good to have, but also a peace of mind and happiness is really what makes the world go around. And so we can all see that Darius is not happy. And I really hate it for him because it's like he doesn't understand like why he's experiencing these things. He's having these breakouts, crying, all these things. It's like, bruh, do you not like karma is real? What you put out is what you get back. Right. So how do you think that you're gonna have a blessed life, have a good life if you're being out here antagonizing people, making fun of people? I don't care what it is. Why how do you think that you're gonna get back something good? It can look different. It can look different from you than what other people are going through. But you can't be that type of person and think that you're gonna get back good in your life when you putting out bad. And I don't know who like it's sad to see. Because I was raised in the South and I would say what you put out is what you get back. And so the fact that he's going through what he's going through with his depression and everything, it's like, bruh, that's karma. That's what you get out, what you get, what you put in.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's all I wanted to say. But Chef, like, I don't think you need, like, honestly, I know you will sometimes every time you want to come out and pop out sometimes, but baby, your supporters see you. We see what you're doing. You've done it for so long. You have nothing to prove. And these people want you to come out and crash out so that they can have something to talk about. That's what they want for
Mm-hmm.
content. And
I
so
can,
every time you come out and crash out, they use that against you.
all right. I can't. I'm not crashing out on no.
And
I
so yeah.
also I also want to show one more thing, and Laconis, I'm going to address something real quick too. Now, earlier in the live, because I had all of this stuff that I was trying to do, and it took me so long to find that first video. Now, remember, he painted the picture like this white man was racist, right? And rude towards him. He had two machines held up, right? And then the people were rude to him. I want to show you this
Mhm.
because this is an indication of him being rude to the people in Bali when they're just being themselves and he didn't have to act this way. So here's just a live living example of him being him for no reason.
Like, I want to get on the back of that scooter, and I don't know why he would ask me, if I want to get on the back of that scooter. I have not once told him I'm looking for a ride. You look like I'm looking for a ride? I'm walking. Yes. No. Why do I want to go, Jake? No, I don't want one. No, I never said I wanted one. Thank you. My ass. Uh-huh.
Just rude for no reason. And shout out to the page, The Truth About Darius Cooks on Facebook, where I got the video. Y'all go follow that page, The Truth About Darius Cooks on Facebook. Just rude to that man and them people for no reason. So how do we know, really, that you're not in Bali being yourself, just like you were just now in this video, to that man in the gym? Because you ain't going to tell the truth. I don't expect you to tell the truth. How do we know you wasn't being an asshole like you always are, because that's part of your personality, to the man in the gym? Penny said he's addicted to people. Exactly. He's always talking. The news is spreading in Bali about him. Oh, tell us more. The news is spreading in Bali about him. And let me say this since LaCondace is here. First of all, I never met LaCondace. I never met her husband. I don't know her husband. The first time he came on the live was the first time y'all saw him and the first time I saw him. So what we do know is y'all will continue to spread lies, make up shit, because you ain't got nothing else better to do. Again, the mentally ill on here fucking with everybody, and that's what y'all continue to do. Spread damn lies. I wanted to say that while she was up here as well.
I'm glad you said that, Darnell. Because it's so sad that people like to. I can't. It's unbelievable how people spread lies, and so like I seen it firsthand with Carmen, right, and Tay. But for them to bring my husband into this when they don't know him,
Mm-hmm.
all I'm gonna say is that all I'm gonna say one thing. No. One thing I'm gonna say. That's it, and I'm off of here because like we don't like to put out too much. But let me tell you something. My husband owns an IT company with the federal government. Okay, and so keep playing with my husband on the internet. Keep playing with him. That's all I gotta say. I'm gonna tell you right now. And so my husband is already digging into this shit. So you wanted to bring my husband into this? And so guess what? Guess what? Keep playing with my I blocked Riker, but you tagged my husband. You tagged me first, and I wasn't gonna tell him anything about it. I was gonna hide it from my husband because I don't like for him to get involved because I can handle my own shit. But when you tag my motherfucking husband, it's fair game. And you blocked him now, but guess what? He already got your shit. So keep fucking with my husband because he owns his own fucking shit. Okay? So keep fucking with my husband. Keep on. Your ass will be exposed.
Well,
Okay?
find
That's
out
all
who
I gotta
that
say.
is, and please let me know.
Oh yeah, exactly. Don't fuck with my husband.
Hey,
That man trying to say something. LaCondace won't let him talk. Baby, not on the IT firm, baby. Y'all finna get fucked up. Now, I have heard this before that somebody said that they think Riker is Nikki. And I don't know what Nikki you're talking about. Are you talking about Nikki Darling, Love Rain? I have heard that. I don't know if that's true or not. I'm more interested in the IT. Go on and get that. Go on and get that information. See me who Riker is, so we can. Oh, baby, that'll make my year for the 2025 in the 99 and the 2000. Y'all heard that right? LaCondace don't put that man on mute. She know how to protect her man.
Oh yeah, I put my husband on mute because I don't need my husband to say too much. Um, because I know how this internet is and they use everything against you. But I'ma just tell you straight up. I'm gonna tell you straight up. My husband is a professional IT hacker. Okay. Um, don't. I'm gonna tell you now. He ain't fucked with y'all. He ain't said shit about y'all. Okay. And I have never been on y'all. I don't go on y'all pages. I don't say when I pop my shit. I'm over here on Carmen and Tay Darnell. Well, that's when I talk my shit. I don't go to y'all pages. Okay. So when you start tagging me, That is harassment. You don't tag people. You don't do all you using my husband images talking about he's gay. Bitch, don't fuck with my I'm telling you right now. You fucking with the wrong one. You are fucking with the wrong one. My husband, I've been trying to let him lay low from this shit, but when I release him, I'm telling you, and now I don't even want to. I don't even like to come like this. But we didn't fuck with y'all. All I have done is been on Carmen and Tay page and Darnell saying how I do not like bullies. My daughter is special needs, and we know how people bully special needs children. My daughter gets bullied. So what I've said is stop fucking with people.
Exactly.
But y'all want to come for me. I'm a supporter. Why come for me? Why go on my husband's page and post his photos as if he's gay? Bitch.
And
My
y'all
husband
gotta
would
be
fucking never. My husband will like if I would release my husband, if
y'all
you
gotta
got
be careful about the ones who's real cool and chill too, cause them gonna be the ones on your ass.
okay, and so right, like that's all I'm saying is we already got info, we already got intel, but I won't say much on here. But Darnell, I will let you know.
Please do.
But stop fucking with people on this internet. Y'all fucking with people real lives. People are really affected by this. Carmen and Tay have been affected for years with this bullshit.
Hold up.
And so don't and when you start fucking with my motherfucking life, when I ain't come for you, I ain't come on your page, I ain't say shit about you, and
Hold up.
you tag me on your page talking about my husband is
Hold up.
no.
No. I'm gonna say it one time and one time
I'm
only.
gonna let him say one thing. Go ahead, babe.
I'm gonna say it one time and one time only. Hey, watch what you say to me.
Say it, babe, and that's it.
Watch what you
I'm gonna
fucking say.
I'm gonna let you say it once because I don't like to do this internet stuff. And I told them
I'm not an internet
when
gangster.
they tagged me when they tagged me and they tagged so I blocked them. They tagged me. I blocked them. They tagged they went on my husband's business page and put up this gay video, right? Um
Mm.
and so that's when they fucked up because you can fuck with me, okay? Because I'll give you a little lightweight, but I'm gonna tell you right now, he's not. He's not. And that's on GP. And so and I don't like I said, I don't like to brag or nothing. Um, don't fuck with us. I didn't come for you.
Watch what you say to me.
I didn't come for you. Don't come for me. Okay. When I spoke on the people that I support pages. When you get to tagging and all that and put up images, that's when the shit gets different. Okay.
Mm.
So that's it, y'all. I ain't gonna take over the show, but that's all I wanted to say.
All right, y'all heard what that man said. Now, and they said that's on GP and G. That's on GP and GD. Gangster Disciple now. Now y'all can keep on playing because I show all they gotta do. Just send me the information. I'll let everybody know. I'll tell the world. I'll tell the world, especially that
Yeah.
Riker the Striker. That one. That's the first one on the list. We already know Lisa Barnes, jaundice in the eyes, liver.
Darnell, can you hear me?
Uh-huh.
I said, Riker, we might know what your real name is and what your address is.
Oh shit.
And so I really don't want to do this because, like I said, we not internet gangsters. We don't do this internet bullshit crap. Okay. But don't fuck with my husband. No, babe, be quiet, be quiet. Don't fuck with my husband. Don't fuck like I'm telling you right now. We will expose all your shit on the internet to everybody. Okay.
Mm.
You think I'm a little girl, baby? Baby,
Wait,
quiet, be quiet, be
hold up.
quiet. I'm 5'3" and I'm 125, 30 pounds. Baby, let me tell you something. When I be on this internet popping my shit, like I said, on the people that I support pages, but when I get my husband involved, it's a whole different situation. So guess what? We know who the fuck we got your name, okay? And we just but baby, be quiet.
No, I'm
We
gonna tell you. No,
we gotta run this
tell
shit.
you one time and one time only. All right. I already know what's going on. I already know that address. I know the house. I know where it's at.
Oh,
Don't play with me.
Period. That's all I gotta say. I ain't even want to say that much because I don't even want this person.
I know where the
Right?
apartment at.
I don't even want this person to get exposed because, like I said, I ain't came for y'all. I've been on the people that I support pages. Y'all came for me. Y'all came for me. Okay? And then when you tag me, I didn't even tell my husband, but you went and found his page and you went up, got his picture and put an earring in his ear and acted like he was gay, bitch. Okay? So now I can't do shit for you. Okay? So Darnell, I don't want to steal the show. I'm gonna bounce the fuck up off of here.
no, baby, you good? You good with me?
But please don't fuck with us. Like that's not what this is. My husband is a fucking professional, all that shit. Okay? He'll look up all y'all motherfuckers.
Now y'all heard that, ain't it? I hope y'all did.
So don't do it. But I'm back. I'm going backstage, Darnell. I'm in the comments.
All right, love. Well, thank you for coming on. And call me because I need to know something.
I got you, boo.
All right. Carmen. Carmen might be gone too. Oh, no shit. Baby. Woo, child, the shit that closed out the show for me because I wanna fucking know what the hell is going on. Loud Talkers in the building. 12K got them big, man. Thank you so much for the super chat. We cannot help. Leave it alone, okay? Thank you for the super chat, my love. Let me see. So, okay, so listen. Thank you all for the super chats, for the super stickers. Thank you for the big cash app. Y'all watch that replay. Y'all make sure y'all are liking and sharing the live. Carmen, did you want to close with anything?
I just would like to say to there's leave people alone. I mean, just because I'm a social media influencer don't mean that I'm not human. You're human, I'm human. Everybody have feelings. It's just certain lines I'm not gonna cross. I'm not gonna laugh at a lot of things that people do to Darius or say about Darius. I don't mention that man. He's not. You know what? If you don't like somebody, leave him alone. You crying about your mental health. Take care of yourself and your mental health by leaving people alone.
Alone.
Person, and you'll see how your life change. If you just keep poking the bear and poking the bear and poking at people like you have been for years, you're not gonna feel good about yourself. Your mental health, it may even get worse. But when you start just living and enjoying your life, and it's just even if it's something mean somebody has said, you don't have to respond. Just don't say nothing. Leave people alone. Go cook. Go open your restaurant. Do the things that you aspire to do, and leave me and Tay alone. We don't like you. We don't mention you, and we would appreciate if you would do the same.
Mm-hmm. And that's it, and that's all. Now, another thing, and I'm gonna close with this. I remember him saying, "You said you moved to Bali to help with your mental health, to leave the United States that was heavier on your mental health." Now, isn't it funny that you're still over in Bali dealing with the mental health? Isn't it funny that you still need to get not only a higher prescription, they need to give you a different kind of medication. And you know why that is, that you still left the United States and went over to Bali and you are still suffering with the same shit, if not worse? Because one thing about it, wherever you move around this world, you're going to take you wherever you go. Good night, y'all. I will see y'all on the next live.